If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Hello, and welcome back to the Three Gaffers podcast, Season 2, Episode 19, with myself, Edward Brookes.
Joe Lowden.
James Francis.
Hey! How we doing, boys? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I think some fans can be happier with their side than others. A certain one to my right is probably not as happy as me, but we move on. We move. And James, you were
at a certain stadium this week, weren't you?
I was, mate. Old Trafford.
Known as.
Great dreams.
And what happened to those dreams?
Came crashing down. It is what it is.
We'll get on to that a little bit later.
Well, last week we spoke all things Gameweek 20, as well as some games from Gameweek 19, as well as our FPL league, which is definitely heating up now, boys, isn't it?
Yeah, someone's catching, and that person was out of the race.
Someone else is catching as well.
2 people are catching.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
This week we'll be talking everything Gameweek 21, as well as our teams in the FA Cup competition. How do you...
A bit nail biting, but we'll get onto that a little bit later as well. We don't want to give away too much, but I think two people's teams got through and one didn't. Anyway,
yeah. We'll also
well
touch upon our FPLs. But getting into the episode!
West Ham took on Nottingham Forest as Forest came from behind to secure a vital win at the London Stadium. An early goal.
That's how you talk normally.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Anyway, an early own goal from Murillo in the 13th minute gave the Hammers the lead. But Nicolas Dominguez equalised early in the second half in the 53rd with a looping header from an Elliot Anderson corner. Beautiful stuff.
Are you sad that your team's probably going down? Your local.
What? It's not my local team anyway. The drama peaked in the 89th minute when Morgan Rogers was punched in the face by Alphonse Areola, and then he took the penalty, which gave them all 3 points, as I said. Obviously, key players being Morgan Gibbs-White with the winning penalty, Nicolas Dominguez with the equaliser, and I'll probably put a small shout-out for Eddie Anderson, who was also one of the best players on the pitch.
You've really, really got a feel for West Ham. I mean, they look defeated, don't they?
Yeah, they're down. It's done. Yeah, they're down. It's done. James?
What?
Anyway, right. Bournemouth versus Spurs. A 95th minute stunner from Anton Semenyo capped off a thrilling comeback and also capped off his Bournemouth career for the Cherries as Matthias Tell opened the scoring for Spurs in the 5th minute via Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons had a beautiful little assist of a back heel there. But Evan Nielsen put one... Evan Nielsen put one in the 22nd minute. Then Krupi Jr. put them 2-1 up in the 36th.
He's on fire.
Bournemouth went in ahead at half time. João Palhinha levelled with an acrobatic bicycle kick in the 78th minute, looking like it was going to be a draw, but only for Antoine Semenyo to score an absolute stunner in added time.
A lovely way to say goodbye, to be fair.
That's what I mean. It's a beautiful little cap off.
You see that he paid the local paper in Bournemouth and paid for a full double-page spread and of saying goodbye. And was like, I want to thank you all for the amazing time I've had here. How great is that?
That's what I mean.
It doesn't happen anymore in football.
He is one of the only players that I know in the Premier League at the moment who has gone from every single tier of English football and now is probably at what you would say is the top because it's City and Arsenal at the moment that are the top 2 teams in the league, and it's looking like he might have something to say in this title race. But anyway, key moments: Petrovic made world-class saves against Mickey van der Ven at 2-2, and then Semenyo obviously with his beautiful match-winning goal, and beautiful stuff.
Next,
Brentford. Igor Thiago spearheaded a dominant Bees performance, netting a brace with assists from Vitaly Janelt and Kevin Schade. Yarmouk also added a third in the 73rd minute from a Matthias Jensen corner to move Brentford into the contentions for Champions League spot. Not sure if it is 5th this year yet, but obviously beating those dirty little Mackhams 3-0, it was absolutely fantastic. Go on. Yeah, sure. Anyway,
Mistake.
yeah, but it's fine.
Right.
Igor Thiago obviously getting a brace was one of the key players, and obviously Kelleher.
Semenyo scored in this game.
And
Shawful.
Kelleher obviously making a
Imagine not picking
fantastic
Thiago and
penalty.
Kelleher.
I do think.
Yeah, some people just haven't got the minerals. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah,
After a hat trick.
yeah. Oh God. Key moments were obviously Enzo Lefay's attempted penalty.
was
1-0 down.
hilarious,
Where
That was hilarious. That.
What an idiot!
How embarrassing that is.
Enzo
Speaking of
Lefay has
talking
been
about-
unbelievable,
There's only
though.
one man from this game you talk about, and it is Thiago. What a player, man.
16
Leveling
goals.
the most goals in the Premier League
Yep,
for a Brazilian
16
player in a
now.
season. He's still got loads to play for. But I will say,
He's got
you know
Chelsea.
what's going to happen? He's going to get a big move in the summer, and he's going to flop. Because, bless him, he's a really good footballer, but I just can't see him doing it at the top. God. It's got United written all over it, hasn't it?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Moving on.
Anyway, Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. A high intensity but goalless draw at Selhurst Park. Saw both sides miss, obviously, massive chances. Palace debutant Brennan Johnson was denied by Emilio Martinez in the first half, while Villa pushed really hard in the closing stages, but nothing really came from it. Dean Henderson, crucial saves. Brennan Johnson was a standout performance. It wasn't his debut, but it was his home debut because he played against Newcastle earlier in the week. And key moments, Ollie Watkins obviously hit the post with a header in the 84th minute. And Lucas Ginier produced a fantastic goal line clearance to deny Justin
For how
Devaney.
they've been, that's a good result for Palace.
Yeah, you know what? For how they've been at the moment, they're actually not doing too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, because obviously...
Well, after that, I don't know about that.
But, we'll get onto that in a little bit as well. But it shows that when they have a fully fit defence, they can keep clean sheets. Here we go, boys. But
What?
yeah, this cup of tea's boiling. Anyway, you can see the steam coming off it.
And
Yeah, but
talking about Steam next game.
Hey, Everton, take on Wolves.
a disciplined Wolves side held 9-man Everton to a draw. Michael Keane scored first in the 70th minute with this is going to be fun. Tim I actually don't know how to say this one.
That's so much fun, right? Isn't
Say his name, Joe.
Tim
Gunnum.
it? You read Bum?
Irregodabum.
So our Timmy got the assist.
Anyway, Tim got the assist, but Mateus Mane equalised for Wolves in the 69th minute.
From the
following-
Manians.
Yeah, with Jorgen Strand Larsen getting an
Mane.
assist there. Key players were obviously Michael Keane and Timmy and Mateus Mane.
I tell you what,
Anyway.
Jason Arnott is looking like a little young player. Imagine if they did the Great Escape and it was because of that young man. That'd be crazy.
They're not going to.
I know they're not, but
They're going.
hypothetically,
They're going. They're not going to though.
even hypothetically,
But they're not going to.
But they're not.
It's not hypothetical.
But
Yeah.
key moments were probably Everton's
not gonna happen.
Key moments were probably Everton's afternoon
Jesus.
collapsing after both Michael Keane, the goal scorer, and Jack
fucking
Grealish
rubbish.
were sent off, leaving the Toffees to defend.
Ridiculous.
what do you think about the Grealish red card sending off?
It's a bit
Nothing club, nothing player. I don't care.
silly, but you know what? It's now
Yeah,
a
I like
rule.
a bit of Jack.
It's now a rule. You can't do that kind of
Jack,
thing.
Jack.
I think Jack Grealish. Anyway,
Anyway,
yeah, I think it was a bit harsh, but obviously that's the rule, isn't it? You can't taunt the ref or anything like that. So
Don't play for them, innit?
well, the next game that happened in London was one of my favourite of the weekend. Absolute corker.
Big man.
Fulham claimed West London bragging rights at Craven Cottage as Raul Jimenez did open the Yeah, he did open the scoring. Sorry, in the 55th minute, assisted by Sanderberg.
Doubting me now.
I'm not doubting you, don't worry.
That was very close.
He wishes. Anyway, but Chelsea's Liam Delap equalised in the 72nd minute. But substitute Harry Wilson became the hero, netting the winner in the 81st minute. Obviously, there was a
Unbelievable,
bit of
wasn't
a...
it? Was that the unreal goal? Was that
No, that was last week. Harrison
Last
Reed.
week.
We're talking
Yeah.
about Harrison Reed.
But-
Reed.
Yeah.
Oh.
White shirts.
It's Fulham. It's the same kit.
But
It's not just
I was
the
gonna
same
say,
shirt.
it was
It's
helped.
the same kit.
was-
It's the same team. You
The
dick.
key players are Harry Wilson and Raul Jimenez. Anyway,
I had
right.
to change what I was saying.
Yeah, you definitely did. Mark Cucurella was sent off early in the game as he pulled down Harry Wilson just outside the box, reducing them to 10 men from quite early on, which ultimately led to the struggle where Fulham capitalised on with the
Brilliant.
late pressure.
Brilliant. Next. Perfect.
Oh, another beautiful
You
game.
two are both probably quite happy about this one as
Actu-
City...
Oh, come on.
What?
Just unbelievable.
You all laughed at me when I said they'll be dropping points.
Right, we're not talking about you right now.
You're not laughing now, are you?
We'll get to you, you boring.
Boring. Anyway, City were held to their third consecutive draw, despite Erling Haaland scoring his 150th goal, which
Crazy.
Wow,
is mental.
crazy. Did you see
Machine.
his sitter he missed?
Machine.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was a bit.
It
mad,
was
that.
really poor.
Absolute machine.
In the box, fell to him. And it's very unlike him.
Want
called him
a
robot
goal,
over
want
the
a goal, or was it? So we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah. Well.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah. Well.
All I heard
Anyway,
was
he got his 100. He got his 100.
Next game.
No, he got his 150th goal from the penalty spot in the 41st minute, but Brighton responded on the hour mark as Karim Atoma,
Toma's back.
who
baby.
found the net with a low-driven shot, which kept Brighton with a. What is you two laughing at? Anyway, key players were Max Alenier and Karim Atoma, and obviously a bit of Haaland. He put his shot away, but also
3 1-1 draws in a row.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on
Have
City?
City-
No, it was 0-0 between Sunderland and
Yeah, you are right.
3 draws. I
Yeah,
think
three
it's
2-1-1s.
Three consecutive
Two
draws,
1-1s,
2 1-1s, 1-0-0.
There we go.
What are your opinions on their recent form? Let's not say
I think
what you think of the
I
rest
think
of the
they're
season.
throwing. I think they're throwing the chances, aren't they? If not thrown,
yeah, they
it's
get.
in their hands to take it.
I
and
don't know, but
what's happening.
then there was a moment for a certain team to go a certain amount of
And
teams
they
clear,
also-
but let's hold that
Agree
for a
with
minute. Let's hold that for a minute.
With
Young play.
right, okay. I'm not allowed to talk
No, go on.
podcast.
Go on.
With 3 consecutive draws, do you think that they can finally break that run of dropping points against their arch rivals, James' beloved Manchester United at Old Trafford? What do you realistically think is going to happen in that game down the camera?
We're gonna get slaughtered.
They're going to turn up with a vengeance.
We're gonna get beat.
I've got a weird feeling I do, mate.
I did until I watched
A
the
weird
Brighton game.
feeling you're getting the draw in.
I did until I went to the stadium, mate, and watched that with me on eyes. What did I?
You might have players back though. And
And
Brother might be
again-
back. Ahmad might be back.
Yeah,
And again, why are you gonna play for a manager when you know anyone's coming in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
true.
Well, anyway, young defender Max Alenier earned praise as
Boring.
he
Next
kept control over a pretty dominant City attack. Anyway, how about you take this away, James?
Go on, James. Go
on,
on, James. Jimmy.
Go on, have fun with it.
Go on, talk about your washed football club.
Oh, wow! That nearly got me. Interim manager Darren Fletcher saw his side fight back from an early aided heaven own goal. 13th
Fight
minute.
back is
Fight
crazy.
back.
Benjamin Seco with his 10-minute brace.
He talks as though they're playing
with
Barcelona.
assist from Bruno Fernandes and Patrick Dorgu.
I did like that.
Looked like we done it, but I saw Bruno coming off,
Yep.
Yeah.
and the words just before the goal, we're going to concede now, and look what happened.
Lo and behold.
Jadon Antoinette equalises.
Had a good game, Anthony, as well.
A goal for Burnley, assisted by Marcus Edwards, and
Shout out,
2-2.
Marcus.
Shout out Marcus Edwards.
Game
Thanks for
ended
watching out the
2-2.
podcast as well.
I mean, Shea Lacey, come on, he looked pretty good.
Oh, we'll get onto him in a little bit as well.
I think Marcus Edwards looked good, boys.
I
What
think
did you
so.
both
We'll
think
get
of?
on- We'll get on to Shea Lacey as well.
You know what, Shea Lacey, come on, and he looks good with that. Mate, when he get there across the crossbar, I thought he was scoring. I thought he was. What a statement that would have made. Still makes a statement, but we will chat about him very shortly as well.
How do you both think Marcus Edwards got on? I thought
He's been
played
doing pretty well for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think he's really.
Yeah,
coming
he
into
did
his
really well
own.
against Newcastle as well. Realistically, he probably should have got a goal against us. And
I honestly don't care
Hmm?
about your club.
We're talking about
Marcus Edwards,
Marcus Edwards,
Oh, that
our
club.
friend of the podcast,
friend of the show.
Don't
friend of the
care.
show.
Don't care right
Anyway, Yeah, do you know what? Man United deserved to only get a point out of the game. They were pretty rubbish, and yeah, Burnley deserved it.
Listen, we didn't deserve to win.
Yeah,
We didn't.
probably should have lost.
It is what it is. But
I've never seen James so deflated.
it is, you know.
I've never seen United so deflated.
Oh well, some teams have United at the end of their
I'm
end of
just
their
gonna
names
sit and listen now for a bit.
are
Shall we just
able
zone
to
out
beat
and let him do
Burnley
it like we always do?
away. It's okay. But we also went and beat Leeds at home. A historic thriller saw Harvey Barnes score a 102nd minute winner, being the latest in Premier League history for a winning goal.
Flex.
Yeah, it is.
Taken to the last second of a game and beat
led.
Leeds at home.
Oh, waffle,
Not
waffle,
a
waffle.
flex, is it, mate?
Waffle.
So every time anyone
At
else
least we
talks-
play exciting football. Shut up. Anyway,
Letting in loads of
Leeds led 3 times via Brendan Harrison with a brace and Dominic Calvert-Lewin penalty, but goals from Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes and Harvey Barnes, obviously the brace, to secure the win. Leeds obviously went ahead with Harrison in the 32nd. Harvey Barnes equalised 4 minutes later. Just before... just before half-time, Dominic Calvert-Lewin penalty. Obviously, we thought it was all going to be over, but Joe Linton with a lovely header. And then when Brendan Harrison put it in just before the 80th minute, I thought, right, we've actually lost now. But a penalty in the 91st minute gets awarded as a handball for Brendan Harrison, and Bruno G slots it away. And then Harvey Barnes with probably the most weird finish with a volley over his shoulder, dropping in the box. Wins it for Newcastle.
Yeah,
and the best atmosphere I've probably seen all season in a stadium. That was absolutely
All of the
mental.
mental.
all of the commentary saying best Premier League game. One of the best Premier League games of all time. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
No,
it
it
was.
wasn't, mate.
That's
was.
pushing it. It
It
was.
was.
Leeds
It was
are
a
a
good
newly
game.
promoted side.
You know,
And
it's
you're
a
Who have
beating them-
taken points off of
Not us.
a lot of the top
It's a
teams
great.
in the
It's a
league.
great.
Have they?
No, it's a great.
They
game
won.
for
They won
Newcastle.
against Chelsea. They've drawn twice against Liverpool. What are you on about? Have they?
Have they taken any
Have
points?
they?
Have-
Have they?
This is
Oh,
why you
have
have
they?
mic problems, because you just shout
I
down the
don't
mic
care.
all the time.
Have they? Have they?
Okay.
Yes,
going
they
back
have.
to
They've
it.
taken off some of the top teams in the league this
What, look
week.
at the dog joke.
You're the one going. Have they? You clearly don't watch football. They've literally taken
what happened
points
with
from a lot of
City?
big
What happened with
teams.
City?
They were so unlucky. City scored in like the last minute to win them the game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They still got the points, but they're not bragging about it. They're not making it out like they've made history.
It was one of the best Premier League
Have
games
they?
of the season. It was one of the best Premier League games of the season.
Well, it weren't, because City's was an identical game.
No, it wasn't.
They scored in the last minute as well.
No, they didn't. No, but they weren't level in the 91st minute. Thinking, oh, okay, we've got a point out of it. They were level in the 80th minute, and then they got one with it in the,
Okay, I'll give it to you then, mate.
literally
Oh,
the last kick of the game.
Oh, okay. Well done. Here's your We Beat Leeds at Home trophy.
It's fine. Look. Anyway, that propels Newcastle into the top 6.
How
but
have you done
above
that?
Manchester United.
How have you done that, mate?
Yeah.
The comeback of dreams.
3 wins on the bounce, and we're back in it. That's what I said. I said if we can string a bit of form together,
I think it's
we're gonna
from
get back on
5th to like 15th, 14th.
fifth to 14th
Like a few points.
is
How
is 5 points. I
That's
think.
how close it is.
That's what I'm saying. If you can get a couple of wins in a row,
That's why it's the best league in the world, baby.
yeah, he's having the most boring champions ever. They're going to be coming this
Not
season.
champions yet.
If the other team get it, it's going to be a great win for them. But it's boring if they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, you just feed it into.
All right, we're moving on now.
Yeah, can we move on now?
I'm bored.
Because Newcastle had probably the game of the weekend, and I was
Oh my
and it was amazing. Right, let's go on to another snooze fest, another
I don't know
0-0.
about what I've... No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on, mate.
Well,
Let's hear this
well,
by
sorry.
a
Let's say
description of a
the
game.
2 title contenders that we thought were going to be at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
cancelled each other out in a very pretty tame stalemate. Despite Arsenal getting early chances and dominance with attempts from Gabriel Jesus, neither side could really break through. But obviously, Conor Bradley having probably the chance of the game, hitting the bar, probably should have gone in, and then that's probably the biggest moment in the match.
Well, let's talk about the actual game, shall we? I think Liverpool set up to defend the entire... Liverpool set up to defend the entire game. It's the first time in 9 years Liverpool haven't had a shot on target in 90
But also,
minutes.
you were cowards and you didn't
Thank
go
you.
for the win.
We tried to go for the
You
win, but
didn't
we
go
couldn't
for the
do
win.
anything
You're
against
the
a team that
cowards.
have all parked the bus.
Arteta and Arsenal too scared to
You
go for
could
the
have
win.
gone. You could
haven't got any
if
balls.
If you wanted, if
We're the
you know,
best
if
team
Arteta
in the
wanted to
world.
go
haven't
for it-
got
We
no
are the
balls. You've
current-
got no bite. You've got no balls, and that's why you won't be great.
I disagree. We're
telling
gonna
you
we're gonna
what,
win the league.
Wait, give me a sec.
We're gonna win the league, and I don't think that game.
Win the
If
league
you
don't
look
make
at
you
if you
great.
look at
Do you think
drawing
Arsenal went
against,
for it? Do you think Arsenal went for it?
I think we
Do
showed
you
them
think
too
they
much
went-
respect.
What you should have done is you should have taken off one of your defenders. If they weren't attacking, you should have taken off one of your defenders.
No,
and
because
whacked
then
on an Eze,
that's how you
whacked
lose
on
a
an
game.
Odegaard.
It's how you lose a game. When you win a
literally
title,
said they
you don't
haven't
win a
done
title
anything.
by doing that.
Or-
Because then, if you throw on an extra player, you leave space in behind, Joe. If you watch football, you'd know this. You then leave space in behind, and then you do that. That's how you lose games of football, Joe.
Why
it's
are we
not.
spending
It's
most
not.
of the podcast talking about a 0-0 game?
It's not.
I
because
don't
you're
care.
Because you've literally
Boring.
just
It's a
stated.
title race,
You've just
James.
stated.
Boring.
I watched most of the game as well.
You should have
You
gone for the
literally
win.
stated. You didn't even watch that full game. Part of it you weren't even there to watch. So I watched the first half. I watched it. They weren't doing anything. They weren't attacking. I get it in the first half. Then the second half came around. The Bradley chance happened. Yeah, look, that was a bit of a scare. But then from that point onwards, again, nothing really happened from Liverpool. Their only outlet was Jeremy Frimpong.
Or free kicks from Soboslai. 2 free kicks he had in the game.
Yeah, but the second one was close. I give him that. But that's again, how does that affect you having an extra creative player on the pitch? I literally said you needed an extra creative player to unlock a door to get you the win, and you didn't. And Arteta didn't go for it. Anyway, you know what? Look,
Move on anyway.
Move on to the FA Cup action, because obviously Arsenal beat Portsmouth after having a little bit of a wobble at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah, I watched that.
A little bit of a wobble.
I watched that.
I
In
bet there's a
Mulligan.
bit.
Not a
There was a
wobble.
bit of a scare. There was a bit of a
never in doubt,
there was a bit
man.
of a scare in the beginning. I
Come
bet.
on,
I bet
the
in the beginning,
goat and Ellie
when it
getting a
was
hat
1-1,
trick.
when
He
it
should
was
be a
1-1.
striker, by the way. Martinelli should be a striker. He's a brilliant player. Well, he's a brilliant footballer. Great hat trick. Played really, really well.
He's not a brilliant footballer.
Really,
he was
really
playing,
proud of
he was
him.
playing what, Championship, League One quality players.
They are championship, but yeah, nonetheless, still Arsenal's top goal scorer this season.
It's his level.
We move through to the next round of the FA Cup, and we're still in every competition.
Who are you facing next?
We've drawn Wigan at home at the Emirates, and
course
you
you have.
guys have
No.
drawn.
We don't know who's got through yet. Let's not discuss games that haven't been discussed
Okay,
yet.
yeah, but we get Wigan at home at the Emirates, so I'm very happy with
Thinking
that.
about who we've got.
I'm not. I've been laughing. We were talking about it, weren't we, before we started?
Anyway, yeah, Newcastle just about scraped through past Bournemouth. 3-3.
Tough fixture compared to others, I would say.
Yeah, I would say it's a tougher fixture than others, but you know what? They're always the sweetest wins, though. When you go up against a proper side where you're not going to get to put out your second team and just pretty much.
I like that about the
bounce
FA
over
Cup, though. When you're a bigger side and you get to showcase your talent in your depth in your squad, and you get to see the other players and youth players that don't necessarily get a chance in the league.
Yeah,
Why
but-
is this beautiful, the
But
FA Cup?
also, it's just sweeter to win when you face better sides. It's always like if,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
if you play like 12 blooming League Two sides, it's not gonna be as sweet of a win. But
That's how Brighton felt.
anyway, yeah. Look, it was a tough game. 3-3 went to penalties. Aaron Ramsdale was terrible the whole game, but he ended up saving 3 penalties, so he kind of made up for
Good
his
for something.
errors.
He can lock in for something.
He can lock in for penalties. He made a couple
Not
of
a
errors
full
in the
90
game that led
minutes,
to
but you
goals,
can do
but
penalty
He was always
shootout.
good for,
Well, it was 120
for
minutes, yeah.
pens, though. Ramsdale's always been a good penalty goalkeeper.
I said that
yeah,
too.
he's
Always been a good
He
paying
was good for us
goalkeeper.
in the shootout, and
Your fans love him, mate. I've seen a lot online
we're
since,
very 50-50
since
on
that.
it.
They really do.
It's one of them things where are we going to sacrifice our shot stopping because he's not as good of a shot stopper as Nick Pope, even close, for his footwork, which is 10 times better than Nick Pope. It's one of them things where it will depend on the game. If we're playing worse opposition, I see Ramsdale coming in, higher quality opposition with more shots. We're going to end up But yeah, through, and we're then playing Aston Villa away.
Hey, up the
So it
Villa.
looks like you're going out.
We've got Villa
I
twice.
reckon you go out.
We've got Villa twice in the next month.
At Villa as well.
Yeah,
At
but we
Villa.
got Villa at home in the Prem, and then we've got them away in the
Back-to-back
cup.
defeats.
We're gonna beat. We might have something to say at home, away from home.
Away from. I think you're out of the FA Cup, sadly, Joe.
We normally go out quite
Talking
early.
about out of the FA Cup.
Yep.
Hey, that's
James,
really good.
James, what game did you actually go and see when you went to?
So I went to Old Trafford.
Yep. Theatre of Dreams.
Theatre of Dreams.
Theatre of Dreams.
Smashed.
Smash.
United. Brighton. what can go wrong.
What could go wrong?
Amarim's gone. There'll be a buzz. Wasn't great at Burnley, but let's see if the lads actually show a bit of grit, a bit of fight.
We were debating to even go film your fan focus episode.
Yep.
That thank God we didn't.
Debating.
Yeah, they've been before. The more I watched the game, it was like 10 minutes where I was like, oh my, that's going to be alright. Then they just didn't look like they cared. They were sluggish running about. Wasn't much in the attack. Didn't really show anything. Even when they scored against us, I didn't really see much fight or anything like that. It was just, it actually hurt. The chance I was here around the stadium, Jesus. But
What was the chant?
I'm not saying it.
Do you want me to say it?
No, you're not going to say it.
Go on, say it.
Go on.
But,
Say it.
but it
Do
is
it.
Famous
You're
Manchester United chant attack.
You're not going to do it.
Yeah, the beautiful.
Go
on, attack.
Don't be weird. Right, let me speak. You always shut me up.
Attack.
So, I'm watching the game.
Attack.
Big Danny Welb scores. Big
That
Danny
guy
Welb
Welbs.
scores against
I think you need him right now.
his former club again every time he plays us.
He's now that's his. Oh, by the way, that's his joint most scored against one club.
He scores against us, showing us what we maybe missed. But it was time to go when he left.
That guy Welbs.
Look at Joe's cheeky.
It was a bit a rough watch, to be honest.
I bet, mate.
I think every watch for
who was it?
United.
Sesko put one in.
Watching United.
Yeah, Shea came on. The only time we looked a bit bright. There was times we could have crossed it over and passed it to him. He was in loads of space. Just give it to the lad. He's 18. He wants to play. The difference with him on them on the pitch, he wanted to play. He wanted to be there. And every time he got the ball, didn't always make the good decisions, but he looks electric. And when he got a chance, he showed it.
He did get sent off.
We got Maguire on, and when we got Maguire on, Sesko got the goal. Actually thought, oh my God,
We have a chance.
we're going to come back. Didn't happen. He got a stupid yellow. By the way, the referee in this game was shocking.
Oh, the refereeing over the last couple of weeks has been.
The referee in
horrendous.
this game was shocking, and it felt...
The referee.
I know it's crazy that I'm saying this, but it felt biased. It was shocking.
That was like us against Leeds.
It was
Even
shocking.
though we got the win.
And
Actually, I agree with you. I talked to you
Genuine.
about that. Yeah.
But anyway.
yeah, you wouldn't say about me.
I didn't. I'm not even gonna lie.
So-
No, that Leeds game. That was like.
I'm talking again.
No, sorry, mate. You've
So-
gone on for too long. What was that?
Shut up. Right? So he got his yellow, and then again he knocked over one of their players. Can't remember who it was. Throws the ball on the ground.
What's his name?
Cunha had been acting up all the game as well.
Yeah, he was looking for a red as well.
He bounced. I was like, oh my God, he's off. He got sent off.
Joe,
Eddie
can we
Nance
just talk
crying.
about that? How biased that ref was at the Leeds.
And it is what it is. It was a rough watch.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, you know what? I feel
Yeah.
bad because United have had a tough
They have.
week.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was biased anyway. We'll move on from that.
Possibly, I'm hearing Carrick now.
Oh yeah, big news. Carrick obviously.
I'm
looking like
hearing it's
favourite.
Carrick. It was Ole. I'm hearing it's Carrick now.
Carrick and Ollie are still in
Well,
the
where do you
conversation.
go from here, James? Where are Manchester United
That's
going
the
from?
problem. I don't know.
Not even a glimmer of what you
I
think.
don't know where we're gonna go.
Top 6?
Yeah.
Really?
Illusion and miss us. Yeah. Why not?
Nah, just about in the top half.
I still think we get Europe.
If you do, you'll just get battered.
So what?
You know
so
what?
So what? Do you know what he needs for me to be correct?
We're not
in
gonna
being-
bring any players in because we don't have a permanent manager. It's not gonna happen.
It's all right.
I'm just done.
No, it's not about it.
I'm done with them, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're done with them.
I was gonna- do you know what I was going to say? For
You
them,
look good in that shirt, though.
I always look good.
well, to be fair, what I was going to say is for
You're
my
done because we're gonna move
for
on
my
to FPL.
for my prediction of them just about in the top half. So let's say 9th. They would need a team in the bottom half of the Premier League to win the FA Cup. They'd also need probably a team in the bottom half, which isn't possible to win the League Cup.
It's not gonna be Palace,
then-
by the way.
To then
I know we spoke about
to
Palace.
then get to 9th. Oh yeah, quickly. Palace lost to a National League
Cup
North
holders losing.
team, or is it National League team?
Who did they go out to?
Macclesfield.
No, non-league. Non-league. They're
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
National North or
That's
something.
what I just said. National League North. Yeah.
Why does every little club, when they beat a big one in the FA Cup,
That's worse. That's worse than the Grimsby defeat. Don't
Why
know what
do
to
they?
say.
Why do they
It is.
sing Adele like in their little changing room? Have you seen the video? They're all singing.
Just vibes, isn't it?
Is that it?
Just let them vibe.
Oh, people having fun, mate. Should try it sometime. You know what I mean? Are we moving on to FPL?
Yeah, let's move on to FPL. Jeez.
And moving on to FPL, we're going to talk about my team.
You should touch grass, mate.
Touch grass. That's you. You're in bed all the time. Never shows up. Raya. Don't even know what you got, man. 6 points for once. So did Timber. Finally getting me some points. About time. I had Gavardio flagged, injured. I brought in Matthews Nunes. 2 points.
Yep.
I would have been better just playing one of my boys that were on the bench because they both got 6.
Yep.
5 points from Dogger because he got the assist.
Yep.
Beautiful. This is about last week, not FPL, obviously. Not FA Cup.
Yep.
Was it another blank from Foden, I believe?
Yeah,
2-pointer.
buddy.
Continues to
Blank.
wind my gears.
If he does blank against Wolves, what are you two actually thinking now? 'Cause I've already jumped that shit.
A lot of people will be.
I'll move to probably.
I will get to that on your teams. Rodgers. Don't even know what he got, mate. I can't even read.
Rogers got 3 points.
Blank, pretty much. Wilson got a goal or assist or something
He
like
got
that.
a goal.
I
He
believe.
got 9
So long ago now.
points.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Anderson got me a goal. Beautiful.
No,
An
he
assist.
got your assist.
Assist. So mate, got me points. Gavin Birch, I believe, got me points.
Yeah, he got you 4, 5.
5. Great news. Haaland
Didn't blank.
didn't blank for once.
Finally, he's back.
Hallelujah. Although I'm sick of captaining him. Thiago, why would you not play him? You're a fool if you don't play him. Actually, the reason why you're going to slip down the table is because you're not playing the players that are in form. After a hat-trick, you're not playing them. Crazy.
12 points.
I will
13.
take that. My player of the week, I will give that to Thiago. Flop of the week, Foden, done with him. Can't be bothered. Can't bother with the lad.
Very strong statements.
67 points. My prediction that I made to Ed, Mini-Minis wildcard, was that over the next 2 game weeks, I'm going to outscore him. I'm on for that promise right now.
Currently, yeah.
Did they know that he was wild?
Well, you can talk about it, can't you? Spoilers. Talking about Ed's team, wildcard.
Just
Take
one
it
second. I
away.
just want to say one thing. Below average. Anyway, carry on.
Wild card, Pickford blank, Tarkovsky blank, Nunes blank. Gabriel got some points, which is good. Chow is this
Well, speak up, mate.
wonderful defender that Joe raves about, gets -points. Rice got 3 points. Cherky gets 1 point off the bench. But don't worry, I've got a plan going on with everybody in the midfield. Bruno G.
Continue to
Better
Best-
than
the best
Bruno
midfielder in the
Fernandes.
league.
But, second best behind Rice.
Best midfielder in the league.
third behind Bruno. Thank you.
And then obviously Rodgers getting the 3. Haaland gets some points finally with Capitano, and then Watkins blanked. Unfortunately,
talk about your bench?
my bench got so many points this week.
Oh, so
But
that
I'm not
was-
gonna be Joe and say Mr. If Buts and Maybe because
No,
I'm not doing
Why
if.
wouldn't you play Thiago?
if I played Thiago,
Why?
You literally said that after.
Why would you choose Chow? Was it Chow? Yeah. Over Thiago.
Joe, to be honest, I listened to Joe too much.
That is
You
also
didn't.
not true.
Because
I did.
You decided to bring Chow in. I said I don't think he'll get another point haul like that for a little while.
No, you didn't say. You were saying that you thought that was going to against Leeds
all right,
at
mate.
home. You said it was going to be a clean sheet.
I thought it could have
Alright.
been.
But
But he
I
had
can't
a-
blame
he had a
everything on
rotter
other
against
people.
Leeds.
I just need to lock in back again and not listen to you two and focus
Who's your
on my
player of the
team.
week, Ed?
Well, no, he didn't finish with a bench. His bench had
Who's your player of the week?
13 points
Player
of
of the week
Thiago.
goes to Bruno
Right.
G, maybe, or if not,
Bruno J, fantastic. Flop of the week.
flop of the week, probably Chow.
Brilliant, shocking team. 46 points. Jesus. Right, next game.
Right, I ended up on 58 points, so in the middle.
It's not even that good.
In the middle, I was only 9 points off James. Donnarumma, 2 points. No, yeah, 2 points. Oh no, 1 point.
1 point.
1
Did you
point.
take a hit?
He got a yellow card. I did not take a hit this
You
week.
did.
He did take a hit this week.
No, I didn't. I didn't take a hit.
It was.
It was.
I didn't take a hit, but anyway. Malik Chow, -1. He had an absolute stinker against Leeds, and you know what? I don't think the penalty was a penalty, but anyway. Yeah, Gabriel, 6 points. Good from him. And then we had Dorgu, brilliant, 5 points assist. Bruno G, 10 points, fantastic. Lots of lovely points there. And then I had, Foden blanking again, Cunha blanking again. Rodgers at least got the clean sheet, 1 point bonus with 3. Haaland captained with, 10 points? 10 points? 12
It was 12.
12 points? 10, 12 points, 13 points, whatever it was. Voltemada, kept him in my team, got an assist, 5 points. And then Igor Thiago, fantastic. The only annoying thing is probably Richards on the bench. I also have Frimpong on the bench, so that's 2.
I meant Wilson on the bench, sorry.
Well, Richards actually didn't play in that game, so sorry.
That's why I meant Wilson.
Frimpong on the bench, 6 points, would have been an extra 7 off Chow. And then Wilson instead of Cunha or Foden, extra 9 points. But
Player of the week?
Player of the week would have to be, just because of the inspiring win, I'm going to go Bruno G.
No other man is there.
And flop of the week will have to be...
Same as me, innit? He got minus points, bro.
Matheus Cunha. I thought he should have bagged
Hey!
least 2. No, I'm not saying... I'm saying for the game, I was thinking he was going to at least bag 1 or 2.
I'm looking at the table. So someone was talking very big how he is.
It's finally good to see some good news. Something good on the screen.
Mr. Joe Lowden is 5 points off the current leader.
Come on!
Talk about who is still in first place.
Yeah, on the
5
decline.
points
Declining the
off.
last 3 weeks.
I predict Joe will be top next week.
Cremo is rising.
And I also predict that me and Ed will probably be about 15, 20 apart.
I'm going to drift away now. I'll let you guys back in. Now I'm going to drift away.
You're only 26 off him anyway.
Oh, we're not too far.
So you might even be within 10 of him, I think. He's talking about,
I've
got a plan.
When you talk about cream, mate, rise to the top, that's me.
I've got a plan for the second half of the season.
You know what I'm saying?
I've got a plan for the second half of the season, and I really think I'm going to win FPL, not even just...
James, just quickly. Would you rather have a plan or a vision?
A vision.
And I had a vision.
There's only one man that has a vision.
And this vision is going to come true, where Ed's been top for a little while, and he's going to sink to the bottom. Anyway, right. How about you wrap us up?
We're at the bottom, the end of this beautiful podcast. That is not the best. I do have better work than that. But thanks for watching. Check us all out on what? Check us out on all socials. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify at The Three Gaffers. See you next week. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. And thank you very much, everyone. Use our permitted to speak. Thank you.
Well, guys.
Attack.
915 subscribers and counting.
I believe so, yeah.
Currently. Thank you very much for your support. We are working so hard and hoping that we can hit that 1,000 subscriber mark within the next month or so. So if you guys can keep hitting that subscribe button down below, it really means the world to myself, Joe, and James.
And also, I know I've been lacking on the socials recently because of Christmas and getting back into work and being completely...
Took one job off you, mate. Do you want me to tell that one as well?
Busy.
He doesn't do anything anymore, does he? When's he going to start committing to this podcast?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight back on it this week, and there will be clips out over the weekend of this podcast. Hopefully, if you want to rather enjoy short form content. But yeah, like we were saying, thank you everyone. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and
all that jazz.
Peace.
See you later.
Attack.